I'm recording, Scott.
That's cool.
How are you doing, Scott?
Oh, it's been a day, Andrew.
And it's
It has
only
been
10:18 in the morning here.
it's been a week, it's been a day, it's been everything.
Wow.
I can't.
You just can't.
I can't. You have
You
no I like
you
I
literally can't.
my throat hurts from screaming bloody murder moments before I came on here. I
Ugh,
can't.
what
Just
happened?
I
Talk
just need
about
to
it,
calm
baby.
down. Can you hear Sawyer breathing?
No, I wish I could. I love that pup.
I don't know what's going on with him. The lighting in here is terrible. I'm gonna turn this off. Ugh. I have this light. I don't know if this thing works. We haven't done this from home for a long
I
time.
know. How are you doing? What's going on?
I'm not doing well.
Oh no, why?
No, I mean it's a lot, you
Okay.
know?
Okay.
It's a lot. How's this? Oh, oh God. What just happened?
I think the sun literally just
Oh,
entered your bedroom.
Jesus H. Ah,
To be honest, I like the other light better. Yeah, I like that light
ah,
better. I'm sorry.
I can't see.
It does kind of look like you're in like a found footage movie and you have like the camera up to your face and it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get out of the woods alive.
I'm gonna turn this off. Doesn't this can you make this darker and lighter?
What light is it? Is it
Dimmer?
the one that you stole from the studio?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. In the back there's
Oh,
like a switch.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
You want
I didn't
cooler
s- I
lighting.
didn't s- I didn't steal it, Andrew. They were getting rid of everything.
Oh, got it. Yeah. That's
But
a
it won't
good term to use.
it won't stay up.
Okay.
If you guys are listening and not watching, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I have a backlog of 17 videos I gotta upload, so
Dude,
it's in the
people are
backlog.
yelling. People are angry.
I'm so sorry. It's just every time I'm like, oh, I got to do it. It takes me like a solid 2-3 hours to like get through the muck of the backlog. And then I'm like, I should just do this every week. It would
Your
make my
your
life
video
easier.
is clear and beautiful.
Thank you so much. This is my
Yeah.
HD Mac webcam.
Hey, anyway, welcome to whatever this is. Are we
This
gonna
is a
call
bull
this
chat on a Monday because we don't have a serial killers because Scott was out last week due to no fault of anyone.
Dude, I'm sick. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay.
I don't
I
need to
wasn't sure
hide
if you wanted
anything.
to talk about
No,
it.
I really don't care, dude. Here, I took it again this morning. I don't understand.
And that is
I
like
don't
a
understand.
vibrant line. That is not even like a short little line. That's like you're still a den
Okay.
of
First
COVID.
of all, how long does this crap last? How long is like the problem is that there's no protocols anymore. Nobody
You
cares
sound
about anything.
good.
What?
Like you
I'm
don't
fine.
sound sick. That's weird.
I have a little bit of a nasally, and
Mm-hmm.
I like have a mild permanent headache.
Hmm.
Um, Otherwise I feel okay.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Like, I don't know when I can come back to work. Everyone's like, oh, we don't know. There's The way I'm treating it is, if I'm still kind of afraid to be near my kids, I probably shouldn't be coming to work just yet.
I think that's
Like,
totally fair.
I'm still trying to stay away from my kids because I don't want to get them sick. They still have lots of summer ahead of them.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want to ruin anything for them. You
To
know,
be honest, that's
like,
my whole theory about COVID in the first place. I know that it's like changed and everyone's like, it's just mild now, it's fine. At the end of the day, you just don't want to be sick either way, right? Like if I had a cold and I purposely came into work with a cold and got you sick, you'd be like, that's a really like stupid move. I think this is the same thing. You don't want to get sick. Nobody has fun being sick. So just don't try and get other people sick. It's that simple.
I'm just trying to be considerate of other people. That's
Exactly.
all.
And that's very nice of you because other people I don't think would have the same thought process as you.
Even though I just sit in my little hole and I really have little, if any, interaction with anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
I still have to walk through public places.
Exactly. You got
And
a parking
it's
garage. You have someone getting in your car afterwards, and
yeah,
yeah,
and it's so weird now because, you know, 3 years ago I was like, yeah, mask all day, mask, mask, mask. I was a mask guy. Now I feel like an idiot wearing a mask. I went to the supermarket the other day and I wore a mask and everyone was looking at me like, you stupid loser, what are you doing?
but again,
You know,
at least you were being courteous and like not
yes,
trying to get other people infected. I think that's a really nice thing. If I knew I was sick, I still think years ago, like 2016, 2017, yeah, 2017 maybe, whatever. The last time I had the flu, I was like deathly ill. The flu really takes me out. I walked to a store afterwards and I bought stuff and my mom was like, you didn't cover up at all? Like you just walked into a store with the flu? Like you could have gotten so many people sick. And I was like, You know what? You do make a good point. Masks weren't as popular as they are now, but like,
Unless you're in like Japan or China.
yeah, but there is something to say. Like, if you're sick, why are you just walking around open mouth, like, like hot breathing on things?
Right. Like you wouldn't be running around if you had the flu. So, I mean, I guess it's the same thing, but I'm not going to be the guy that's like, I have COVID, okay? That's why
Exactly.
I'm wearing this. I have
Exactly.
COVID. I'm not an idiot.
Exactly.
You know? So,
You
by
did
way,
the right thing. You were just very nice and didn't
Yeah.
try and infect people.
Are you talking to the side of this mic or the top? I've heard both. Like, do I sound better like this or do I sound better like this? Like this, right?
I don't. You sound like a little too hot when you do it that way.
Oh, okay. So I'll just keep doing it like this.
Yeah, I like it better like that.
Dude, I curated a cereal killers. I have 3 perfect cereals ready to go. They were all protein
If
cereals.
you can't come in this week, I guess I might just have to do it by myself.
Well, I told you could have.
I know. Maybe I will. If you can't come in for the rest of the week, the people need some cereal. Maybe I'll figure out how to do it.
I would assume that toward the end of the week I can come in. It's really sad. Like tomorrow will be the first. If I don't come in tomorrow, it'll be the first year ever that I wasn't there.
For your birthday?
You know? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're testing that positive still, I don't think you're coming in tomorrow, if I'm just being honest.
I probably shouldn't, but it makes me sad.
I mean, you're still going to get your cake.
I don't eat cake.
Oh, sorry. You'll still get your bowl of grapes or whatever you want. Yeah,
I get my fruit.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't interact with the show when I'm not there. I just like I can see and I can hear, but I can't be heard.
I can't believe I didn't get it. I'm still shocked by this. I genuinely don't know how I didn't get it. 2 of the 4 people I was in a car with got it. 1 of the 3 people that I was in a room testing with got it. Like I don't know how I skirted this one. So,
well,
I'm confused.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's really amazing.
Sawyer has been acting super weird. I don't know if he knows that I'm like, maybe he's a COVID test. Maybe he's like, because he's been weird since I've been positive. It's so awkward.
Is he like mad at you for being positive?
Well, first of all, he like contorts underneath the desk behind me, and he gets wrapped up in all the wires. And I'm concerned that if he makes one move, he's taking the show off the air. Like he's like got cords wrapped around him. And as soon as I stand up, he's like, "Where you going?" And he gets up and he runs out and he rips all the chargers out of the wall.
Oh, Sawyer.
And all of a sudden he won't go on the grass in the backyard.
Why?
So I'm like, dude, go peepers, and he stands there and he's like, I'm not going on the grass. I don't know. It's like the grass is covered in fire ants and he can't go on it. It's the strangest thing. He just wants to go pee in the playground now, and I don't allow that.
Yeah. Sawyer, get it together.
Yeah. And I went out before and I walked through a giant spider web and I was like, this has just not been my day. Andrew.
I'm sorry.
It hasn't.
You know what? Tomorrow is going to be a better day. It's your birthday.
I wish I could just take off then tomorrow. I wish I could just sleep in.
I think you can. I think you're going to be sick.
No, but I have to work from home. There's really nobody that can work for me.
No one
it's
can?
a shame that I'm so important, Andrew.
Oh my God. Haven't you trained people to step in?
I mean, in a pinch,
I'm still answering phones tomorrow, so.
In a pinch, I guess it can be done, but, I have the capabilities to do it, so I'll just do it from here.
Okay,
Plus,
so
I can't be using vacation days. It's just, I need them.
Okay.
Oh, you hear him now? Listen.
I hear nothing.
As soon as I said that, he stopped. Here. Whenever I move, he stops.
He knows.
How about now?
I hear nothing.
Every time I move, he stops breathing. Hold on, be quiet. Dude, I hear that in my headphones. How do you not hear it?
I hear nothing.
Okay.
It's not picking up.
Well, he just turned 9.
Aww.
Sawyer's he's 9.
So cute.
He's an old boy.
He's not old. He's a young, sprightly gentleman.
Well, I mean, Boomer died at 10.
I don't need to hear about all your dogs that died. This is not a Marley and Me episode of Bull Chat. I want this to be happy and encouraging.
I've never had a dog live to be 11.
Can I tell you? I got this iced coffee, and
it looks like tea.
Paper straw. Straw. It is dissolving. You can't have a plastic lid with like the sharp pointy things and have a paper straw because this thing
just disintegrating.
Yeah, it's punctured. It's punctured. I can't do anything with this. This is bad.
Doesn't my studio look more and more like Tribeca every day? Look at that.
It's reaching hoarder status again.
Well, no. I put all the stuff up on the wall finally.
Oh, okay.
Like before we left Tribeca, I stole all the soundproofing off the. I just ripped them off the walls. Remember the gray soundproofing that
Yeah.
we had in the studio there?
Yep.
So I ripped them off the walls, and now I have a little bit of Tribeca in my home.
I wish I had a big pad thing like you do with the soundproofing, but I didn't take it.
No, but you sound great.
Oh, thank you so much.
You do. I don't know what you like. You're very like techno guy. You have everything all set up.
Yeah, I'm techno guy.
Like I had a problem this morning. I had to call our friend Phil Cross at like, 5 in the morning
Mhm.
because something wasn't working, and I don't know. I need to be more techno guy.
Yeah, you need to be more techno guy. Learn
I
all
need
the
better,
equipments.
I need better camera. Like I have a camera up there, but I'm not sure. See the one behind me? I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I get nervous using that computer because I'm like, oh my God, maybe it'll go on the radio.
I think you'll be fine. I think you just need to like, if it
I think
happens, then you know the next time like what to fix. But that would be the one to use it because then you'd use your studio mic.
Should we do that live like right now, or we just wait till we figure it out?
I mean, you can if you want to. I'll talk you through it.
I'm not even sure how does that camera go to Zoom? I don't know.
Do you have Zoom on that computer?
No,
You don't.
no, because that's what I use when I do the show, and then I just use this laptop for Zoom.
I mean,
So-
you could
Also,
log on.
like every 2 seconds, this thing pops up and says your memory is out. You better force quit something. What do I have to do?
I
don't even use this computer for anything.
truly-
Please help.
I'm very.
help.
I'm so confused. I don't know what
Like,
you need help with. It
Okay,
sounds like you need a
all
lawnmower.
right. Tech support. Let me ask you this. You know Apple stuff, right?
Hey, we'll
So-
be right back after this break.
Oh.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if any of these sound effects. We'll be right back after this. And we're back.
I didn't know if the hole was big enough for that.
Wow, that
So
was a
anyway,
really cool
welcome-
comeback from commercial.
Yeah. Welcome back. This is Bowl Chat. If you're looking for serial killers, apologies, but I haven't been in to get to the serial. So
He's sick, and he's the only one who could curate correctly. You know, I'm not good at these things.
no, it's curated. You can do it. It's sitting on my
Okay,
chair.
so maybe next week, or maybe when I go back in tomorrow, I will. Oh God, my foot fell asleep. I will get this going for you.
Do you know that this morning I sat on the toilet for so long that both my legs fell asleep? I stood up and I almost fell down. It was terrible. I sit on my
That's
phone
unhealthy.
for so long. It is. I sat on my phone probably for like, I don't know, it was probably almost 25 minutes.
Oh
And
damn!
I stood up and I was like, ah, and I couldn't stand up. And I thought I was going to fall down and hurt myself.
Oh,
So I just
Lord.
had to kind of like, wander around for a minute till my legs woke. You never did that?
No, I don't. I pretty much it's a function for me. You're just going there to do your business and then you're done.
No, I'm at least 15 minutes.
That's crazy. That's
Why?
like I don't know what is that like where you get the news of the day? Like what's going on there?
It takes my body that long. That's all.
Okay. I wish that we could cover things like, hey guys, we're covering the Olympics. We're
Okay.
covering like this fun case. Like I wish we had like a thing that like we knew going in every week. There was something that we would like have to talk about, you know?
A topic?
Like, yeah, like what show do we both watch?
Oh,
I
you watch
started
Cobra
Love
Kai?
Island USA.
No. Cobra Kai?
No.
Acapulco?
No.
Ugh.
Let's find
That's
a
it.
show that the two of us could watch and then
Mhm.
we'll do a recap of it.
I just don't have time to watch. That's the thing.
You just named two shows that you were actively watching.
Well, I've been sick. I've been home doing nothing but watching TV.
So at nighttime, there's no show that you've ever put on. Maybe
You
we
wanna
should
know
make
my
it
night-
a. No, we should do. And
What?
honestly, we would probably be the only people to do this. Let's make it an official, official Chips recap. We'll watch from episode 1.
Are you serious?
I would watch Chips. I would
Like the-
recap it with you, and we would go through it, and it would be like in this episode, the Chip went to the police station. Is that what his name, Chip?
If that's what you want to do, dude, I think we'll lose a ton of listeners. But
No, it's like a special. In addition to like a bowl chat, we could pre-record a ton of it, and then just launch
but
them.
we'd have to keep that segment really short because people will lose.
No, it's a full episode. You could go listen to it if you want. It's called Chip Days.
I think that should be something separate, dude. There are very few people that are going to want to hear us talk about a series from the 70s.
I mean, we could make it another podcast. I just don't know if anybody would want to actively go and subscribe to another podcast when they could just listen to it in this feed. And if they don't want to listen to like Chip Thursdays or Chip Fridays, whatever we would call it,
We can make it a separate. We could just make it a separate bowl chat.
No, because bowl chats are fun just to chat about life. And then we have
So you want to call it chip chat?
or like
No.
on patrol with the chip guys.
Let's revisit this. We'll discuss.
I think a
Maybe.
recap show between the two of us would be so much fun. Our friend Ben does one for every Bravo show, and I crack up at every single episode of that. I've listened to several recap shows of movies, TVs. We have enough banter between us. Chips, I think, is going to be that terrible that if I rewatched it, and aren't they like
Rewatched?
30-minute
You've never watched
episodes?
it? No, they're hour long, but I mean, it's about, what is it, 40 something minutes?
I
With
really think
commercials?
we could get, if it gets popular enough, who knows? Maybe we'll have there
There are
is
very,
the
very
guy
few people that are going to go back.
is Eric Estrada. There it is.
Yeah.
I almost said Julio Iglesias.
There are very, very few people that are going to go watch those episodes, Andrew. I mean,
You
it
don't
is
understand.
cheesy.
It's not about that. It's more that you're talking about how cheesy it is. That's what people are looking for. Nobody's looking for you to actually say, this was a moment in television history. Everyone knows this isn't like good TV.
I do tell you, like, my favorite thing about some of those episodes is like what they call the oops, like the things are totally wrong. And I like catching those things. Like in early first season, in the stupid season, like an elephant escapes and sits on the hood of one of the police cars, and it's a different police car. You could see when it sits on it, it's obviously an older junk car.
Isn't it
So
actual elephant too?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
from the
God.
circus. It escaped from the circus on the freeway. So, but yeah, maybe we'll get into it because it is just funny, stupid crap.
Again,
and you
I
don't even really have to watch the episode to understand the stupidity.
At the iHeart Podcast Awards, we saw the people from How Did This Get Made, which is another one of my favorite podcasts where they just recap like the worst movies of all time. And it's like
Right.
an hour and a half long episodes, but I listen to like the entire thing. And they do live shows where they go out on the road and they just talk about the bad movies and they get cast members on. I think this is a great little thing that we could slide on into.
You know who else we might be able to get on?
Who?
It's Chris Pine. Chris Pine.
Uh,
No, Robert Pine.
how many episodes of shit? Okay, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Robert Pine is Chris Pine's dad. I mean, Chris Pine's a big movie star now, but Robert Pine was a sergeant, and yeah, he was Guerrero.
Okay, so it's 6 seasons, 139 episodes. That means we have 139 episodes of content.
Season 6 was horrendous.
I love that, though. This is what I like. I like so bad it's good TV and movies. That is like, I'm going to my friend's house today to watch Rebel Moon. I don't know if you heard about that. It's on Netflix. It literally gets like the worst reviews because Zack Snyder is just being given giant budgets and then no one's telling him to stop. I would love this with chips.
Let me tell you how bad season 6 was, dude.
Oh, God. What happened to the police cruiser?
Elvira was in it, and there's like sea creatures coming out of the ocean. Like it's really, it gets really weird.
I'm ready to watch every episode of this with you.
Because 7 Mary 3 bailed out after season 5.
Of course.
And it's just horrendous.
Yeah, well, that was a big deal. The police
All right,
station.
well, this is kind of corny, so we'll see. We'll revisit this.
No, I don't think you understand. People like corny now. This is a thing.
Okay.
Chips podcast. I'm just searching for it. Let's see if anybody has it.
I'm sure someone has like Potato Chips podcast, but I don't know if anybody has the television show Chips podcast.
I promise you, nobody is doing this. I literally have Googled it.
You want to know why?
Nothing.
Because nobody wants to hear it.
I think
That's
they
why
would.
nobody's doing it.
Again, it's the absurd show. The minute you're like, did you know Elvira showed up in this episode?
And it is just because it's you and me. There are a lot of fun like guest stars that either became huge stars or were at the time, like Laura Branigan sang Gloria, on the right.
Is
in the
that
middle.
Gloria? Gloria.
Yes, in
You're
Santa
always
Monica,
on
right
the
on the
rundown.
promenade there. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm in. I think
There's a lot of goofy, corny, fun stuff like that.
we're going to flesh this idea out. I genuinely think that if we were able to do like 2-3 episodes on a Saturday morning where we could just bank them, because it's not like it needs to live. I mean, we're talking through this on a podcast right now, which I'm sure is fascinating for you guys to listen to. But we could get a ton of it banked, and then we would have a whole Chips podcast of a recap Chips podcast. I would listen to this because, again, I love listening to the absurdities involved. And maybe this is where you could, hey, tech guy, hey, talking to you. This is where you could maybe shine in cutting
Put some
certain
clips in.
Yes.
I don't know how to do that. Can you teach me?
Absolutely, I would. I'm
That
thinking
seems like
this
a
would be
lot of
great.
work. Seems like work.
Yeah, unfortunately, to make a product, you do have to put in some effort and work.
But like, what's the payoff?
I think we have an entire second podcast that we would be able to say this is our official Chips podcast. And if that does well, who knows what could happen? Maybe we'll get nominated for an iHeart Award for that one. Best TV
By the way,
one.
You know what's funny is from the iHeart Podcast Awards, it plays on repeat over and over and over in the lobbies of our buildings. Yeah. And there I am standing there clapping, and there you are on your phone in the corner like the entire time. It's so funny.
Yes, because everybody was texting me like, I saw you.
Anyway, is that good for today? Like, I feel bad. Did we give everybody what they want? We're here. Apologies again that there's no cereal. Apologies to our good friends at Farmland Fresh Dairies, because we are contractually obligated to talk about Farmland Fresh Dairies on our Monday Serial Killers podcast.
Yeah.
So please follow them at
Farmland Fresh Dairies
on Instagram. Yeah, do that. And I promise that as soon as my head gets out of this fog, I'm going to get into the calendar. We're going to find a day and we're going to go. I need to see the milk being put into the containers.
Same.
I need to see how this happens.
Same. Yes. Very much same.
And also the Farmland Fresh Dairies fridge back in the studio is full of Farmland Fresh Dairies milk and product.
So then I need to go and do Serial Killers.
Yes, you need to get in there. You need to use it before that stuff starts going.
If you're not in tomorrow, I promise I'll somehow finagle somebody to do it with me.
Well, my best guess is I'm going to be in on Wednesday. I'm going to do my best to be in on Wednesday. So because my throat actually now is starting to go a little out, and that's not good.
Okay.
So.
Oh my God, I just thought of the cover art for our podcast about chips.
You and me on bikes?
We could be on bikes and in police uniforms. And it could be on patrol with the Chips Bros.
I love it. And we can use that little video from Austin to promote it.
So remember? True.
Yeah.
Have you always wanted to watch Chips but never actually watched Chips? Well, listen to us recap it.
There's not one person that's like, yeah, me.
You don't understand. It's so kitschy and niche. That's why it will work.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
Well,
anyway.
Thank you all so much for listening. We love you. We appreciate you. I will do a Serial Killers if Scott is not able to come in. I promise. And yeah, I hope you feel better, Scott.
Thanks. Follow us at Serial Killers PC on Instagram. And again, check out our friends at Farmland Fresh Dairies on Instagram as well.
And I'm Andrew Pug on Instagram.
I was going to say cute little cow face does all kinds of fun things on Instagram.
And he's Scotty B on Instagram.
I am. Until we see you probably some other time this week or maybe next. Say clink, I guess, Andrew.
Clink, I guess, Andrew.
Clink. Have a good day.
Bye, Scotty.
Nice to see you, buddy.
You too.
How do I do this? Do I just hit leave?